All right, we're back with 12.4. We're going to be working with quadratics today, factoring some more quadratics. In this section here, you're finding excluded values, and you are also reducing rational expressions. A lot of factoring involved. Some problems like number 18, there's no factoring needed. There's nothing to do there. That doesn't actually simplify. So some of them were actually solved for you. If you have any questions on these, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you guys. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to simplify. We're going to state the excluded value. In order to find the excluded values for this question here, what we want to do is we want to factor first. And so I need two numbers that multiply to -10, but add to -3. So that'd be -5 and +2. And then I need two numbers that multiply to +8, but add to +6. That'd be 4 and 2. If you don't know how to factor this section, it's going to be really difficult for you. So you might want to do a crash course or refresher on factoring trinomials. So the excluded values are -4 and -2. Then what I'm going to reduce is the x plus 2's, and you're left with x minus 5 over x plus 4. Opposites. The book explains it in a weird way, but we've learned how to do this. So I'm going to show you guys this problem here with opposites using our technique. First, I'm going to factor the numerator. Two numbers that multiply to multiply +12 but add to -7 are -4 and -3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this around, so it's -x squared plus 16, and I'm going to factor out the negative sign. So this is what we've been trained to do. So I've been teaching you guys throughout the year on factoring. Now this is a difference of squares. Two numbers that multiply to -16 but add to 0 are -4 and +4. What that allows me to do is that allows me to see what the excluded values are. They are +4 and -4. And then what that allows me to do is reduce properly. So we have x minus 3 over -x plus 4. Please note, all of these problems, you're almost always going to have to factor in some way, shape, or form. All right, three more for you guys. In fact, the numerator, two numbers that multiply to +2 but add to +3 are +2 and +1. Two numbers that multiply to 10 but add to 7 are x plus 5, x plus 2. So the excluded values are -5, -2. Those reduce, and you have your final answer of x plus 1 over x plus 5. All right, the next one, that is a difference of squares in the numerator, -8 and +8. They multiply to -64, but they add to 0. And then on the bottom, -8 times -8 multiplies to 64, but adds to -16. The excluded values are 8 and 8, but you'll need to write that down once. Y minus 8 reduces, and you have y plus 8 over y minus 8 for your final answer. All right, this next one I'm going to first start by putting it in descending order. That is something else we've learned this year. Factor out that -1 out of each term because the leading coefficient is negative. And then we can factor. Two numbers that multiply to -5 but add to -4 is -5 and +1. So that's the numerator. The denominator, a little bit easier. Z minus 5, Z plus 2. And these are kind of fun questions because you get to see a lot of things reduce and simplify. Actually, forgot, 5 and -2 are my excluded values there. So I have negative and then Z plus 1 over Z plus 2 on the bottom. So there you go. Little crash course on reducing where there's a bunch of trinomials and you got to factor. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I threw some challenge questions on here. You can try them or not. It's a little bit shorter assignment than 12.4 day 1, as you probably have a little more experience with this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it.